Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome. I am just another PokeDad, and if you know where I stole my intro from, you're my kind of geek, and I say geek lovingly. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us for the Tablemon VMAX Challenge. We're moving on to deck number 5, which is Garbador VMAX for us. Now, the idea behind the challenge is to build a deck based around one of all 74 VMAXs that have been released, and then win a game. Now, I've imposed a little stricter limit on myself to help expedite things. I'm only going to play a maximum of 5 games with each deck that I build. If I win one of the 5 games, we consider it a win and we move on to the next VMAX. If I lose all 5 games, it goes in the loss column. My goal at the end of this, have more wins than losses. So far, we're doing pretty good. We've won 4. We're moving on to number 5. So I'm going to show you the deck. Thanks for joining me. Let's check this out and see if we can keep the streak alive. All right, here we are with Garbador VMAX. 330 HP. Gmax Malador does 120 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. And during your opponent's next turn, that Pokemon can't retreat. This is going to be a tough one. Not a great attack. And there's not much more to it other than rubbish collecting, the ability you can have up to 2 Pokemon tools attached to it. Well, that's what we're going to try and do, okay? That's what we're going to try and do. We're going to play some tools that we may never have ever tried to play before. Why? Because we can. And if that's not enough to make this interesting, I don't know what else is. Garbador V, 210, Trash Stench. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, does 40, can't retreat. Same attack as when you evolve, just less. And Sludge Bomb for 130. So you're not getting great attacks. 2 to 3-shotting everything at best. So we're going to add Toxicroaks so that you put 2 more poison counters on once you poison something, because what else are we going to really do? I got no idea. But so we're running a 4-4 line of Toxicroak, 4-3 line of the Garbador and Garbador VMAX, 2 Crobats for some consistency, 2 energy searches, 1 escape rope, 1 fan of waves, just to maybe slow something down, 4 quick ball, 2 switches. Definitely need a couple switches. I am playing Shopping Center so that you can return a Pokemon tool back to your hand. Since we're going to play a bunch of weird tools, why not? We need some counter stadiums to get rid of Path to the Peak, so I'm running 3 Shopping Centers. 2 Boss's Orders, 3 Marnies, 1 Piers, because it's a dark deck, so why not? 2 Research, 1 Raihan, 2 Skylas, which will help us search for some of these oddball Pokemon tools. We're running 2 Air Balloons, 2 Big Charms, 1 Big Parasol. I'm going to put in a Billowing Smoke. I've never played this card before, so if it's knocked out, if Garbador is knocked out, or whoever it's on is knocked out, they don't get to take the prizes, they just put them in their discard pile. So, all right. 1 EXP share, because why not? 1 Hero's Medal. The VMAX it's attached to gets minus 100 HP, but if it's knocked out, opponent takes 1 fewer prize. Okay. Lucky Egg. I'm playing Struggle Gloves. I don't know why, but, because I've never played them. And I'm going to play a Tool Jammer, because we got room. We're just playing a bunch of weird tools. 3 copies of Hiding Dark Energy, and then 5 copies of Dark Energy. And that's the deck, Garbador VMAX. I don't have much hope that this is going to join the pantheon of great VMAX decks. He might be good as a supporting VMAX in another deck, but headlining his own, as much as I adore the art, I just don't think this trashy deck is going to be any less trashy. But let's play some games and see what we can do. The tough thing is the decks that are going to be weak to dark, 240 still isn't really enough to be KOing any of the VMAXs there. And we're going to be up against Duraludon, so we're not going to attach the Hiding Dark energy. I don't know how this one will go, really. Poorly is how I have to imagine it, but let's see what we can do. We're not going to put that energy on. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a Toxicroak or a Krogunk so we can get the evolution going. Let's put a Tool Jammer on. I'm gonna save that to counter a Path to the Peak. Not Path, because he doesn't play Path, because it's Duraludon. You don't want to take away your own. Nope, I forgot. Only once he's evolved can I attach the second. So we're done. We got Skyla for next turn, so at least we can get an energy attachment. I'm kind of sad I missed one, but I couldn't attach the... Well, we've got the energy attachment at least. And Skyla... Oh, we didn't put Evolutionary Incense in here, did we? Haha. Foolish. Foolish of me. So, we definitely need to draw some cards. Let's get a quick ball so we can get out a... I don't think I'm going to need Fan of Waves. Alright, so at least we evolve, and now we can Big Charm ourselves. But that doesn't help us get another energy for next turn. We're not in a great spot here. Energy-wise, energy I thought wouldn't be quite as hard to come by. We've gone through almost half our deck. Well, we haven't really, because we've gone through 20 cards, once you count your... Well, Avery, I get to get rid of the 2 prize liability, so that's okay. I don't mind that. He's a dead card sort of there on my hand. Crushing Hammer, so of course we're going to be fighting against energy. So, I suppose we just research it all the way. We'll put out a shopping center, energy search, so we get another energy, which is nice. We're not in a terrible spot here. I'm going to hold. I don't think there's really anything more I want to be doing this turn. Other than I'd like to get a couple more Toxicroaks out and see, because he's not going anywhere. So the poison is, now that he's evolved, the poison will stick a little better. So really on this next turn, I need to try to get 2 more out. Because I'm fighting a very uphill battle. A very uphill battle. So let's try and get Let's start attaching to our other garb. We'll put out our shopping center again. I'm going to I probably wanted to save the Ryan, to be perfectly honest. So billowing smoke, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that one back, attach the billowing smoke. But I've got my Krogerunks, so that's something, right? You know. We do 120 and then 70 more, so that's not bad. And if he doesn't get out of the active, you know, we'll take a knockout in between turns, which ain't bad. But, I mean, 190. We're swinging into a tough uphill battle here, to be honest. But if he doesn't get out of the active, we can bring up this Duraludon and start swinging into it. That's why I held on to the air balloon. So we're going to take a couple prizes here. So if we win this game, it counts because we've taken the knockout with, well, and all we're going to do is take knockouts with Garbador and Poison, but that's what's happened. So we're going to retreat into there. Nope, we can't attach the hiding energy. So we'll pierce this turn. And we don't have another Garbador VMAX, it doesn't look like. So we've prized one, so we kind of need to take some prizes at some point to try and get that second VMAX, because we're definitely going to lose this one. I mean, it's not the worst, you know, like there's some fun being had, poisoning, and I like the idea. I mean, I could see building a deck around this kind of a concept. And I guess we get rid of those two. Because we're definitely losing although I appreciate a little Yell Towel action to heal. If he doesn't evolve and doesn't get out of the active, wow, we are going to take, we'll put that back then. And then I'm going to Marnie only because bossing doesn't do any good. I don't know what else to do. We'll put another air balloon on. There's not much to be done but take a knockout and then hope that we get our VMAX, and we don't. So we're a little bit hosed. Shouldn't even say we're a lot bit hosed. I don't know that there's any way to win this game now, other than if we could boss up. I don't know that I can do anything about this. So let's see. There's not much to be done. I mean, 130, that's about as good as we can be doing right now, because otherwise it's 40, 60, 70, 80, you know, poison, so maybe 100 with in between turns. So I don't know that there's really anything to be done, because I can't, with 130, it's 290. Let's just see. I mean, the only thing I've got is a boss. So we're gonna do this. Because all damage, but theoretically 260. If I do, I don't do 40, but I do 40 in, which would take it up to 300. No, not enough. Not enough. Okay. Except now I think I win. Error on the opponent's part, but I won. Won and done with Garbador VMAX. I really didn't expect that. Well, I don't know what to say. Luck be a lady tonight. Let's see who our next VMAX will be. All right, we're going to spin to see who our next VMAX deck will be. Gardevoir VMAX is going to be our next one. I know there's some healing involved in that, so this should be a fun challenge. I can't wait for the next video. So please stay tuned. Check out any of my previous, like, subscribe, follow. I really appreciate it. Just Another PokeDad on TikTok, Instagram, anything you want. And if you just want to say hi, do it in the comments below. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day and a great weekend. And above all, be happy, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you next time.